I'm gonna try out this game. I remember watching something about it a long time ago, so I'm hoping it's not just a goon game, but this makes me think it's a goon game. This video might never be published. Flashbang. It game is not suitable for children and those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like to review detailed content? Alternatively, content warnings can be. I'm good. You agree that the game is trading in your region? A highly disturbing content. Sure, why not? Wow, they give you a lot of warnings. Is there anything specific in settings? No. Please enter your name. Mine. I'm Kane, trust. I ain't got no good voices. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works since you've known each other for so long. Like Bryson. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting in high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. But she didn't chase after me like this. I almost felt better off running away. However, I just sign I over from the crossroad walk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. I'm getting a bit scored message. Hold up, be right back, guys. I'm recording. Guys, this is the Dominican. He was in. I don't know if you've ever met him before, guys.
What?
This is the Dominican. He's the one who sounds like a 2-year-old. Yeah. And anyway, he's the reason why I had to pause for a minute. And now I'm hanging up on him. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yeah. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. Kane. I made it where it looks like they're yelling it every time. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want him to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We walk across the street together, making our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Kane, have you decided to join a club to join yet? A club? I already told you, not really interested in joining any clubs. Haven't been looking into it either. That's not true. You told me you would join the club this year, did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content on just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. It's like everybody now. I just play video games. I don't do the other thing. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Happy! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much makes me want her to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school days as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clothes. So the order me wants me to check out some clothes. I guess I have no choice but to start with dinner club. Hello, Sayori? Sayori must have come back in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I just saw you sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse sometimes. I'm impressed. You're worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know what? Well, you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she ever had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I told the club yesterday that I'd bring in and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if it was really not much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. With a weird squiggly dash. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Same. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom doors. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I answer around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, too tall. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Fair enough. Okay. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of a goon game. What are you looking at? You're flat. If you want to say something, just say it. So sorry. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki. She's always full of energy. And this is Yori, the smartest in the club. So, don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Great to see you again, Kane. Monica smiles sweetly. What is that pose? We do know each other well. We barely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. I'm not going to list that. Smart and athletic. Basically completely athletic. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica? Come sit down. Okay, we made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me and Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. So, sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? We just casually have a teapot or something in here. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it had been widened, so there's space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Feeling a little awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches to the table tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What the fuck? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's actually cool. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Is it Suki or Stevie? Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. No crap, she's waiting for you to take a bite so she could see what you think about it. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why do you think it's not like I haven't heard this stuff. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I you technically did say or said, well, maybe, but not for you, you dummy. I really say that sometimes. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yori returns to the table carrying a tea set. He carefully places teacups in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I don't know much about books reporting this guy. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that I believe you. Well, catering might not be a passion. Is that what you know? Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Why are we getting stage directions? They're clearly doing it with the models. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. Oh, I guess she's not doing that. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica. I was practically dragged in here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined the club yet, and Sayori seemed really happy in here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Make sure you feel right at home, okay? President of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make it fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could possibly be a board member for any major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand any of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget of publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I can personally enjoy it and make something special out of it. And if it encourages the other to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. She's very, very defensive. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very important and interested in putting out all efforts to start something brand new, especially when it comes to something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. You know. Do I need to give voices? You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their enthusiasm. Though I still don't really know if I could keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Kane, what kind of things do you like to read? Depression. Considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head certainly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking, after all. After seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you? Well, let's see. Yuri tracing the room with her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfortable world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with these psychological elements are usually immersive to me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to at the memory level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. You're someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think it takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You have to piece of paper down. Scrap paper down behind the last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say That Out Loud. You can give me that back. Fine. Your cupcakes and your poem. Everything Fucking hell. I'm not reading that. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulder. I'm not cute. Kinda hard. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how she feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your lack of vulnerabilities and showing even the desperation reaches your heart. Don't you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable sharing hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, and next meet, we will share them with each other. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Kane? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly came forward, but it's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I have never made any decision. I still have other clubbers to look at, and I lose my train of thought. I mean, they're kind of all staring at you. I'd probably lose my train of thought too. All 4 girls staring back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought, Kane, you fucking women. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? This is if writing poems is the price I need in order to spend it. This guy is horny as a motherfucker. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay! Yippee! Yay! Well, she'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to Literature Club. Aw, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring back to next meeting so we could all share. Monica, Kane, I look forward to seeing how you use poems to express. I hate fucking homework. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up on me. Well, meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Kane, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Yay, more words. Oh, and my mind wanders back and forth between them. I wasn't recording. I'm gonna have to go back and do an old clip thing. Sayori, Natsuki. Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. fucking horny motherfucker. Alright. I have to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure the good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with riding phone tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all as on a cliffhanger. Part 2 coming out soon. See y'all boys later.